Are you ready? Time for peace and love and fun. Time for crime and violence done, yeah. Come together, we make it right. We can do it if we all unite.
Too often, what is uppermost in our mind is everything that is wrong about Jamaica. Many despair because of the high incidence of violent crime and corruption in Jamaica. Criminals have tarnished our country's name and are among the most serious obstacles to our progress. They are the reason why many Jamaicans in the diaspora are ashamed to admit their nationality, and why many of our people feel too threatened to commit to building our country. But Jamaica needs to close ranks against the criminals and ensure that they have no hiding place. Jamaican people, who are the majority, are capable of greatness. Let us unite to build a better, safer country, using what is right about Jamaica to fix what is wrong with Jamaica.
We want the habits that will lead to an ordered life and an ordered society to begin at the early childhood level. We know what to do. It doesn't take more money. It takes resolve and will for us to achieve it within our times. And so this morning, I call upon members of the church, members of the political parties, members of various social organizations, to see to their schools in their vicinity, not just to go for devotions and for prize giving, but to go and mentor those children who need a strong adult to help them to fix their purpose in life.
The church in Jamaica has played a critical role in nation building. We will continue to support our parents in raising their children to promote kindness, forgiveness, and discipline amongst all Jamaicans.
We realize that because violence is an epidemic, we must come together and stop its spread. We must all play our part. As Jamaicans, we care what is happening to our children, the loss of their rights and the loss of their interests. It can be stopped, but we have to make the right choices in what we do. We must also engage the energy of our youth in finding the solutions and using the data to guide their actions.
We are committed to playing our part in creating a nurturing and a disciplined environment where our children thrive. So we are partnering with Unite for Change with a call for volunteers to move to the front of the battle to protect our children. Together we can make Jamaica a safe place for our children.
I stand here today in my capacity as Deputy Spokesperson for National Security, and I am here to proudly reiterate the opposition's commitment to protect the rights and the welfare of our children. It is imperative that together with the government, agencies, organizations, and people of our wonderful country, Jamaica, that we work seriously to create the environment that will facilitate growth and provide opportunity to our beautiful children. We concur that it is important and imperative for us to take action to create a Jamaica that our children will want to grow up in.
The Office of the Prime Minister is committed to harnessing the resources of the nation to advance the interests of all our citizens, especially our children. The departments and agencies of the OPM are engaged in a number of targeted initiatives in the field of sports for the holistic development of our children and youth. By promoting gender equality, we are creating a fair and just society where there is equality of opportunity and treatment. As Jamaicans, all of us in this room are concerned. We want to be part of the solution. Let us stand together and actively work to protect our children from all forms of violence, especially gender-based violence. Do the right thing and volunteer to protect our children. Let us make Jamaica a land where peace walks. Together we can and will make Jamaica a safe place for our children.
Our rich cultural arts provide an avenue for young people to express themselves and contribute to our development. Entertainment is an important part of our lives, and we're making changes by creating special zones so that we can enjoy ourselves, but do so responsibly. This consideration for each other is another important example that we must set for our children so we can all live in harmony.
Justice Fuller, representing the Governor General, colleague ministers, and other colleagues on the platform, ladies and gentlemen. The Ministry of Justice is very pleased to be able to participate with our colleague Ministry of National Security in the Unite for Change initiative. There's nothing that with unity cannot be solved. Any problem, I believe, that we face, if we pull together, join hands and hearts, we can make a difference. We can build peace. We can make the Jamaica that we want to see. We're all familiar with the usual cry from the streets. We want justice. And at the Ministry of Justice, we are committed to improving our justice processes in Jamaica in answer to the people's cry. We're moving the justice process closer to the people and to communities through the Restorative Justice Program. We have introduced programs to protect and provide support for our children specifically. These include the Children in Court program for those who have to interface with the courts while being young children. And also our Victim Services Division has experts to help protect our children. Soon to come will be the Child Diversion Program, which will allow children who are in conflict with the law, in the case of less serious offences, to be managed outside of the formal criminal justice system through parish committees which have full service representation of what's available here to help children who have those problems and challenges. And with the new Dangerous Drugs Act that was amended, our youth with minor offences will no longer have a police record for engaging in that particular activity, thereby allowing our children to build a life for themselves with pride and dignity.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can't do it alone. The government in and of itself this year is spending $89 billion across the board on youth programs and projects. But all of that money will come to naught if we don't change the culture of how we deal with one another and deal with our children. This is a very, very important panel discussion this morning, and certainly a very important conference. But you never just come to get the bag them and register. You have to go back into your communities and make the difference. Break the silence. Talk the talk. Walk the walk. Move the move. Because all of us as Jamaicans want excellence for our country. I don't have nowhere else going. Our ministers don't have nowhere else going. And we want to live in this country for the rest of our lives. So big up, congratulations, and may we all move in the best interest of our children and youth. Thank you.
Are you ready? Time for peace and love and fun. Time for crime and violence done, yeah. Come together, make we make it right. We can do it if we all unite.